It is safe to say you have never seen anything like this before. Former Congresswoman Corrine Brown handing out free ice cream to thank her supporters less than 500 feet from the federal courthouse where a short time later she had a pretrial hearing.
You know, the people have been so supportive, so I decided I would bring my favorite ice cream truck out and give them ice cream.
After the ice cream giveaway, Brown and her attorney headed straight for the federal courthouse. Channel 4's Lindsay Gardner was there for the final hearing before the federal corruption trial begins later this month. Lindsay, you recently brought us a one-on-one interview with Brown about this case. Is it possible we now will not hear from her in public again until after the trial?
Well, Tom, that's if the federal judge gets his way. We won't hear from her until the jury renders its verdict. That's because earlier in a hearing, Judge Timothy Corrigan made sure to let both sides know that even though this is a high-profile case, a fair and respectful trial will unfold in his courtroom. So that meant instructions to the attorneys, their witnesses, and yes, even Corrine Brown, to not speak to the media once the trial begins. Moments after being told to officially zip it, and soon, defendant Corrine Brown walked out of our federal courthouse for the last time until her trial begins. Will she honor that?
Absolutely.
Brown's attorney, James Smith, telling other members of the media what he's already told the I-Team. She will testify.
The jury will vindicate her.
Was it concerning at all when we learned today that the jury would not all come from Duval County? The prosecutors estimated that potentially half the jury pool wouldn't even heard of Corrine Brown?
Not at all.
Court began with a private sidebar between the judge, Brown's attorney, and prosecutors. No one would tell us what issue was so important it had to be in secret. We did learn the trial will be shorter than first thought, roughly 11 days of testimony rather than 3 to 4 weeks. And 2 sitting members of Congress will be called to the stand for Brown, but neither side will say who just yet. Prosecutors told the judge high-profile donors to the questionable charity will also testify. So will Brown's tax preparer. For Brown herself, she was unfazed.
Not guilty, that's all. Not guilty.
As she left, Brown was more true to form, unable to keep completely silent just yet.
The truth is what we need. So I'm ready. I want this to be behind me, a chapter in my life. This needs to be over.
So as for now, it appears the dates are set. Jury selection will begin here at the federal courthouse on April 24th. It's expected to last 2 days. And we learned that prosecutors are going to double the size of their usual jury pool to 60 potential jurors, giving them, they hope, plenty of people to be able to question to find who they feel is an impartial jury. Again, they believe half of those jurors will come from outside of Duval County and not know who Corrine Brown is. Of course, time will tell. The trial will begin on April 26th.
Lindsay, a little while ago in the newsroom, you were telling me about something very unusual that you observed when Brown was speaking with you and other reporters before the hearing. Tell our viewers about it.
Well, so, Tom, it's typical that Corrine Brown attracts a crowd wherever she goes. We saw at the plaza, lots of folks wanting to take pictures with her and get autographs. We come over here to the courthouse, and typically all members of the media are able to ask her some questions, and she and her attorney will address us. Well, I noticed over my shoulder, another U.S. attorney, Mark Devereaux, who prosecuted Reggie Fullwood here recently, was standing right here and videotaping us, recording us, asking Corrine Brown questions. So, obviously, his presence caught me off guard there. And then I noticed once things are wrapped up and Corrine Brown went inside the courthouse, I saw Mark Devereaux on the phone. We don't know who he was speaking to, but he just said, he goes, "I just finished recording your girlfriend." So again, a very interesting comment. I wasn't able to get a follow-up from him, but I did reach out to Corrine Brown's attorney for his sake on that comment, and he told me he would not be issuing a comment at this time. Reporting live from downtown, Lindsay Gardner, Channel 4, the local station.
Lindsay, thank you.